Experience what golfers voted #1 for quality, selection, and affordability. Over 100 different championship courses, including 7 of America's 100 greatest. Indulge in gourmet cuisine, pristine beaches that offer endless activities, active nightlife, and more. It's an easy drive, and affordable nonstop flights are now available from over 25 cities. Start planning your Myrtle Beach golf vacation today and request a free quick quote for the best package rates. Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. It's where America goes to play.
Guests of Inside Golf enjoy dining at Sin Sin, the popular Asian fusion restaurant located on Germantown Avenue in the heart of scenic Chestnut Hill.
And now it's time for Teed Off, brought to you by Yingling, America's oldest brewery.
Especially on those greens. I could see.
Welcome back to Inside Golf. It's time to get teed off. We're at Cigars International here in the Lehigh Valley, right off Route 22 on Route 191. With our teed off panel. Bob Holder is from AM 1470. Is that correct, sir?
AM 1470.
Every afternoon after further review at 5 o'clock. Bob Holder is holding court. Mark Organ-Rich from the Allentown Daily Call, golf writer, among other things. And Tony Leodora, no stranger to their teed off panel. Golf Styles Magazine, and of course, Golf Talk Live, WNTP on Saturday mornings. Tiger Woods had his problems, obviously, in 2010. He was not the player of the year. But Jim Furyk was the surprise winner. Now, assuming, and I know Bob on an earlier teed off predicted that Tiger would not even win one event, let alone be player of the year in 2011. Bob, who's going to step up and maybe at the end of that 2011 campaign be the player of the year?
I stand by what I said about Tiger Woods not winning in 2011 and may not win again.
You're a man of your convictions.
I am certain that, and it won't be Jim Furyk. I don't think Jim Furyk has got what it takes to do it again, back to back. It's hard to say who's going to really be player of the year this year. I might go with Steve Stricker. I might just go off the board and go with
How's
Steve
your hamstring
Stricker.
after that prediction?
I might go with Steve Stricker. It seems to me like he's mentally and physically capable of doing it. You got to win a lot of events, and you got to be healthy all year long to be player of the year. And I think he's got what it takes to do it. I'm looking at the rest of the field.
There's one.
Tony's not in the field.
There's one, and probably the only vote for Steve Stricker. Tony.
Steve Stricker has been pretty good the last couple of years. He's not a bad pick. One guy that I think is ready to make the big jump. Not because how well he played when he won in 2010, but how well he handled the disasters when he lost in 2010. Dustin Johnson is ready to explode. I've been with the guy. His demeanor is so good. He doesn't get too high, too low. He's happy being the country boy from Myrtle Beach.
Myrtle Beach?
He does not.
Was on Inside Golf.
Yeah.
Colleen Wolf found
I don't think bunker is. Come on, Dustin Johnson. You laughed at Steve Stricker.
No.
You got to be kidding me.
This
Good.
guy has the talent, and I don't think he's going to go Hollywood on us like a Sergio Garcia did. And you know that's what it takes. Focus.
That's a good pick. That's a good pick.
I want to see Sergio come back.
Yeah.
I want to see him learn how to putt again.
He was fun.
He's definitely needed. I don't think it's an unconventional pick because there's some obviousness to it. But Graham McDowell's going to be kind of a PGA Tour rookie this year, playing essentially his first year full-time on tour. I think the guy just shot out of a cannon last season with the U.S. Open win, with what he did at the Ryder Cup, even with what he did at that, in December at that little Target Chevron World Challenge and beating Tiger. I just think he looks like he has so much metal in his game right now, especially on those greens. I could see him winning some fairly bigger events, some of the bigger tour events that might compensate for the fact that he may be playing a split season and not a full year over here with the 2022 events. You need to win a lot of money and points.
So what I've been hearing here, I don't hear Phil Mickelson's name mentioned.
No.
Lee Westwood pretty much took himself out of consideration, or did he? Because he's not going to be playing as regularly on the PGA Tour this year as he has in the past. Same thing with Rory McIlroy, who's an up-and-comer. I think we all would agree. How about a guy who had he was the leading money winner in 2010, and sort of came from nowhere, even more so than your pick of Stricker, Matt Kuchar.
Well, Matt has a lot of game with him, but I have to feel that he's one of those guys that is better finishing in the top 10 than he is at winning the big events. We'll have to see if he makes that jump, but it took him a long time just to get to this spot here. There are other people that just seem to really gravitate toward that big moment and reach out for that brass ring and grab it. Dustin Johnson's one, Graham McDowell's another. And Steven Stricker's not afraid of it. Not afraid of it.
I will be closer than you guys. Matt Kuchar is a good pick.
You're going to be closer to
and another
the
guy.
nut house before, and that's the closest.
Hanging out with
you're
Kuchar.
gonna-
And another guy that I'm going to throw into the conversation, Ian Poulter, who is going to play on the PGA Tour. He has a house down in Lake Nona in Orlando. And, every year he keeps talking a good game. Maybe this is the year where it actually happens.
Yeah, he played great at the Shark Shootout back in December.
When he
and
was partnered with
Dustin Johnson.
Dustin Johnson. That name keeps coming back into the conversation.
Poulter's got a lot of talent and a lot of moxie.
And a lot of shoes.
And a lot of goofy-looking pants.
And a lot of shoes. His shoes are the ones that are really attractive.
Which he would love to sell more of, and if he gets Player of the Year, I'm sure he'll get that opportunity. Inside Golf, coming back right after this.
Teed Off has been taped on location at Cigars International Superstore in Bethlehem, PA, the largest retailer of premium cigars in the nation. Check out their website for specials and to place your next order at cigarsinternational.com.
To the duffers, the hacks, we've been there.
To the 3 and 4 putters, we learned.
And to the Rough Riders and Sandmen, we're ready to teach you.
To everybody out there who thinks they can't play the game, the over 28,000 PGA golf professionals say, we're here to help you discover or rediscover the joys of golf. To you, and you, and you, we're here.
The Philadelphia Section PGA is here to teach you. Play golf, Delaware Valley.
Colleen Wolf's wardrobe is provided by Adidas, the leader in men's and women's apparel for the athletic golfer.
Well, that's going to do it for this week's edition of Inside Golf here at the Grill Room, hosted by Tom Karpus at Kennett Square Golf and Country Club. Tom, it's amazing how these rules things, you can go along playing golf, think you know everything about it, and there's just one thing maybe that you don't know about, and it really can cost you.
It sure can, especially at the wrong time.
At the wrong time. Just ask Dustin Johnson. And this is the man that knows. We look forward, Tom, to you chipping in once in a while and helping us out with rules interpretations and show us everything rules-wise that applies to golf.
That's right. Welcome to the team, the Inside Golf team. All right, guys, and next week we're heading back down to Myrtle Beach. We have Carolina National and River's Edge, two great Myrtle Beach golf courses.
And before we go, Colleen and I are going to take a little bow. We won an award down at that recent PGA merchandise show from ING, International Network of Golf, for Best Golf TV Show in America. Congratulations.
Hey, you too.
That's right.
And now you too, Tom.
That's right. Couldn't have done it without Tom. So for Tom Karpus, Colleen Wolf, I'm Harry Donahue. Remember, no matter how bad it's going for you out there, maybe a rules violation here or there, don't pick up. See you next time on Inside Golf.
Inside Golf is brought to you in part by Yingling, America's oldest brewery, and by Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Now fly nonstop on Spirit Airlines. Details at phillytomyrtle.com. And by the Philadelphia Section PGA.